Welcome to season 1, episode 9 of Secret Submissions from the Dungeon with Kitten and Rob. As always, the lovely, the one and only lovely. How are you doing this evening, Sith Kitten? I know you're feeling just semi-alive as I am. And we have guests that are east of you and south of me with Crazy Strange and Stood Raven. How are you guys all doing this evening? Oh,
Cold.
Cold? You cold too? It's supposed to be negative 8 up here tonight.
I feel so shitty right now. This is literally, you guys are, this is going to trip y'all out. It is 8 p.m. here, my time.
Right.
This is the first THC I've had all day.
Holy crap.
I've slept literally all day, up for like an hour here, an hour there, and then right back down. Like, that's how bad these headaches have been from this flu. The two worst parts of this flu, like, I'm okay, except the headaches are debilitating. They really are. And the shit that I am coughing out now after being sick with this 2 weeks, there are shades of yellow and green I didn't even know existed, and really they shouldn't.
Do you have a strain of the flu, or did you happen to get checked in about it?
It's the flu.
Is it the flu? Damn.
The whole house has it. My littles have it, dude.
Oh, no. I'm just sharing this out as we're talking right now. Hey, what's up, Carrie? How are you? It's -6 below in Michigan. Fuck. Yeah, that's what I mean. We got another inch and a half of snow, I think, is what we got today. And it started like at 5 this evening and then just ended here recently.
How much did you guys get?
In the last week, we got a foot the first time, and then we got about another 6 on top of it, but it was kind of melting in the meantime. So we had slushy ice underneath it. And then once they got everything cleared off, there's still snow out there, but we got another inch and a half today. Roughly an inch and a half today.
So this is how sick I am, Rob. Real quick, guys. I forgot to frickin' post that we were even... that I forgot to stream this.
I was going to say, you're not even streaming with us up there.
I am now.
Patrick, you're joining us from Canada. Is it cold up there too, like it is down here? And you guys are still in Florida, right? Or have you already moved it up?
Yeah, no, we haven't made it to Montana yet. That's going to that got pushed back a few months for a few things, but it is, what's the temperature here now?
I know a lot of places in Florida did get snow. I've seen a lot of places that when I was strolling on Twitter before I came. Now, Patrick, you're saying -31. That's Celsius, though, right? That's not.
I was going to say, are you dead yet?
No, yeah, that's definitely that. But still, what would that be Fahrenheit? -6, -7, somewhere in there. Unless he is up. He could be further north than what we think. He could be way up there. Damn.
I think I've seen. Was it Brad said today in Wisconsin when he showed his picture? It felt like -43 up there. 44.
I mean, Wisconsin, North Dakota, and all that. You may as well be in Canada with Patrick and freezing your nuts off.
That's why I was saying if they were already in Montana, then it would definitely have to be the same way with that because it's just as flat as everywhere else, and it would definitely be as cold.
It's only like 40 here, but we don't have heat. So
my buddy called me this morning. Yeah, our house doesn't have heat in it, and that's not because you can't afford it. That's because
it's Florida.
Why would you? Florida. Yeah, why would you exactly?
No.
But like we have AC units that are not the normal. We don't have central air. We have the 2 units that hang on the walls, the bigger ones. But
comfort totals.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, the newer style like Mitsubishi ones that mount.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Well, they're supposed to blow heat out, but either they never hooked it up correctly when they set them up, or they just don't work because it don't blow no heat at all.
I guess depending on how long it was going to be cold for, you possibly could turn your vent on the inside and let
blow it out.
Depending on how bad it vents, I mean, I would definitely filter it through so you don't put straight CO2 in your house. Nothing like that.
I wish it would get warm. It's for our area of Florida. This temperature the temperatures that we're having now are odd.
Are you guys expecting it to be like super cold the whole week, or is it just something that's flashing through like some of the other states? Because I know even Texas got.
It's going to be all week. I don't know how accurate it is, but Raven was telling me that they're calling for snow down our way too.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay, well, not anymore. But they were calling for snow down here, and we're in Southwest Florida, like an hour east of Miami.
Damn.
We're 30 minutes from Fort Myers Beach.
Okay. Well, for anybody who doesn't,
you're down to 40 tonight. Damn, that's okay. Yeah. Patrick is -13 and saying he's a little stoned up in Canada. No, it's all right, Patrick. I I, of course, knew you were in Canada. A lot of people would. If I'd have put it up on the thing, everybody would have been flipping the fuck out.
Mhm.
So, Seth, prior to us coming in, you said you got a nice package.
I did.
I would really like to see some of these. These are not adult. Well, they're adult products, but they're not adult products. These are not the good toy products. These are the other version of us products that I'm excited about because I have never heard of the infused.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say it. I'll let you say it first. I don't want to take away from things.
I know what it is.
You definitely got to give a shout out. What? No, you got an infused.
Wait, I don't know what it is.
You need to get down.
So
No,
I got
no,
Vodka
it's
Happy
not.
from Homegrown Creations.
From home, yeah, it's treats. Well, I guess this could be treats if it was battery operated too.
I mean,
Right.
so this is one of the things I've been waiting for, and that's her salve.
What is this?
A salve. It's because I have back issues and stuff. So
That L is silent. It is salve.
salve, whatever, salve,
Gosh,
Only
you're
for
too
us
far away.
Ohioers.
whatever.
Wait.
And then I got
Did you just say us Ohioans? Is that what you just said?
Yes, I said only for us Ohioans.
See, there's no L in it.
No.
Gosh, I forgot you're from Ohio.
this
Anyway,
is,
go back.
this is like a big Milano cookie, a medicated Milano.
Ooh, I bet that
Um,
would be very fucking fabulous.
This is just a bag of happy, green stuff.
Ooh, we have some vegetables. We have
Yeah, some
garlic,
vegetables.
That's
It's fucking cold, man.
Cookies. So
Right.
she sent me a ton of cookies and brownies. But that's that. I've had all of these and I love them and I've posted them before. But this bag right here is what I really want to show you guys. If I can,
I really want to know if you will attempt one of those.
I might.
You
I might
Ooh,
actually. Because I'm hurting. Vices, do you have a knife?
Mike?
Oh, and
'Cause I
just,
can't open
so
this.
everybody knows, this is not a kinky version of this, but I found some pussy in my back room tonight.
Wait, never
mind,
mind.
I found one.
Yup. All right,
Was
here
it-
we are. I come back
was it-
while she's getting a
Okay.
knife to cut this open. I come back here to prep my studio and get everything ready. And here I am sitting facing my television, and something catches me in my peripheral. My outside dog Dozer, his kennel is right over here, in which everyone watching, he will be in here this evening to make sure that he's safe away from the elements as well. But I glance over, and there's a fucking cat sitting in his kennel, just chilling the fuck out, just chilling there.
He's warm.
your cat, the one that you have, or
no,
random?
nope. This is an orange cat with a white belly.
Oh,
It's an outside cat. I've fed it before. I've seen it outside. Had no clue how it got him back here, unless I left my back door open when I went out to feed my dog, and maybe he snuck in that way. But then when he was in here and he finally snuck out and come all the way over to leave, I figured out where he came from. When I redone all the water lines in my house, put an access panel back here behind my tub shower. So what he did was he put weight against it because evidently he had seen light through it and popped that door open because he went right back to it and went back into the house. I couldn't get mad at him though because it was super cold last night and it's going to be super cold again tonight. So I think I will just leave that
Let
panel
him
open.
stay.
I mean, Dozer will be back here. He won't hurt him. And there is two of them, and I don't care if they go under my house, especially when it's this cold. And I know that people are going to hate me for leaving them outside. They're not my cats. I'm not going to put two stranger cats in with mine and another dog. So what is this that you've got now? And then I'll get back to my
So y'all have heard of them Dubai bars?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
He has recreated them, but medicated.
Ooh.
And
So-
you said pistachio? Yeah, are
Yeah,
there
it's
like
got like pistachio. It's got like shredded. It's got like tahini and shredded puff paste, like phyllo dough,
yeah.
all mixed in there.
hey, wait, I was just reading the chat and it said Patrick saying, crazy, where's your penguins? And now I just see right behind Raven, there's fucking penguins everywhere back there. Where the hell are you seeing the penguins at, Patrick? Shit, man, I'm sorry, I see him now. Damn. I wouldn't even.
Little guy, and then that's a cat.
I like that fucking white one.
Chocolate peppermint herbal tea.
Ooh.
Did you open up that candy bar, Seth?
No, I'm not gonna
Okay,
open that.
I thought you were open. That's why I started talking. I'm so sorry. Please
Oh no,
finish.
no. And then this is her chai, which is also medicated.
Ooh,
And then she puts like a big chunk of rock sugar in there too, so it sweetens too.
no, that makes it fucking fabulous.
See, and then this is cocoa mocha tea.
Now, is that one
And-
you have to put in a strainer, or is it, are the tea that leaves?
No,
go
they're
to-
all in bags.
Oh, sweet.
And now Here's one of her lollipops.
Hey man, she's got you all set prep. Now I've seen you do the lolly before on live.
Her lollies are good. And then this, guys, this is what I was losing my shit over.
I'm intrigued on this one.
Medicated bubblegum.
I want to know. I want to know what it tastes like. I want to know what it feels like. I
What
did.
color are
I'm
they?
gonna chew one right now.
What
color are they?
I
Yeah.
don't know what flavor she sent me. It looks like she sent me purple.
I'm so distracted, but
Yeah. Okay.
Damn.
No, because there was somebody who actually was just putting them out, or who just posted
That's-
a picture of them, and
That's her.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was
Yeah,
just making.
they're
That's why I was
pushing out.
asking
It's homegrown, yeah.
to make sure.
Oh, it's fucking good.
Have you guys tried them before?
No.
Craig, you
Mm.
guys haven't?
No,
Yo,
not
this
yet.
tastes like Big League Chew.
Oh, is it the grape Big League Chew? I'm sporting wood.
Mm-hmm.
I,
That's what it tastes like.
No, because I've had certain strains of weed that I can actually taste that with, and it's that is a flavor from my childhood that I'll
And it
love one
doesn't
out
taste,
without
you
anybody
can't tell it's
watching.
medicated.
Put your knife away before you stab something.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's talking
I was gonna say that's
Well, I'm
crazy.
doing.
that fool.
Where's my
Doesn't taste medicated. Gets nice and soft really fast.
Don't swallow it. You're getting ready to swallow it. I can see it on your face. 'Cause you just swallowed it, didn't you? You just fucking swallowed it. Okay, because I mean that was the look. That was what we were talking about earlier. Because I mean, if it's a really good chewing gum, I hit it about twice, and it's like you're fighting that urge to swallow it.
I did. I had that look on my face. All like,
You did. You were like, I looked at one of my kids going, "You just swallowed your gum." No,
no.
trying to get it to come back up.
Don't
She
swallow
makes
it.
You don't.
I had.
That's the first time I've ever had a man actually tell me don't swallow.
Well, you're lucky I wasn't there. I would have grabbed you by your throat and said, "No, no, no." That's all I'd have done.
Now
Put
you're
my
gonna make
finger across your lips and just say, "No, no." Not to change the subject, but I can't quit looking at that fucking penguin. Please tell me that is actually Chili Willy, because that looks exactly like Chili Willy.
It looks
from the
like
Woody
Chili
Woodpecker.
Willy. It's
Okay.
not Chili Willy.
Is it not Chili Willy? I mean, even the scarf looks like Chili Willy.
I have yet to name him. I haven't been able to. We haven't been able to come up with a name for him or the other one. That was
Man.
She got that for me at her work.
Yeah.
You don't insert any of those, right? As long as they don't go inside you, I'll help you name it. If it goes inside you, I can't help you name it. That's one thing that I've done for
That
people.
one's too big and that one's too soft. It won't go in.
There you go.
Anything.
Well,
can go
let
in.
me tell you something, ma'am. I've actually heard both of those statements from people, and it still went in. So you
Listen,
can get it to work.
Listen, Linda.
where there's a will, there's a way, but
Linda.
there's not a will
Where
here.
there is a lube, there is a way. Where there is a
I don't-
breeze,
yeah, I don't
there is
think
a
that
way.
was
I'm telling you.
He's like 3 foot tall. So I mean,
Hey,
I've
yeah.
seen
Give him his own
videos.
OnlyFans. Could you imagine Chili Willy's OnlyFans? In Southwest Florida.
Ideas. You're giving me ideas now.
Come join us on our trip from Florida to Montana as we fly the Chili Airway.
Scarlet White.
Good, great. You swallowed that gum just now. No, you didn't. I see you chewing. I was sorry to
She's like, no.
She got calm. She was like that last chew of the last piece of pie, and it's getting ready to just. Well, see, that's the thing.
Stuck in
Like,
the
if you
throat.
get a really good gum like that, and it starts.
This is
to
good. And it's
liquefy.
staying soft and it's keeping its flavor. Like,
Patrick says happy feet for the big one.
Our
Did you
son
turn
said
it
that
off?
too.
Our son actually mentioned that too.
I
Was
guess
happy.
this is where I'm old, and the Chili Willies that I had seen from Woody Woodpecker, he was always wearing some sort of like stocking cap that had to hang down and the scarf, and it just. I'll tell you what, if I owned it and it wasn't matching, I would probably paint it to match, just because that's just how it is.
I actually, it's funny you said about painting them, because I thought about painting them in the Crazy Strains brand colors and
Now, that would
redesigning
be
them.
cool. Relight
And,
a scarf, almost like Notre Dame colors with the green and the blue
Yeah.
like that, and have it, and that'd be fucking killer.
Listen, the lights are
We're
already
gonna have to. Now you got me
Oh,
thinking.
yeah.
Now
Dude,
your
oh,
idea
yeah.
got me
That's a hell of a
thinking.
part of the project, man.
white.
Hmm?
Get you a nice emblem for the middle of his chest.
Yep.
Fucking A, right.
Yeah. Might have to do something with that now that you mention that, because we've been trying to figure out a name for him, and even the smaller one. Like I even was going to do like a little contest online, and I asked a couple weeks ago for people to name them, and I got one name, and I can't remember what it was. But
Steve? Did you name Steve? I didn't name Steve. You touched my Pepe, Steve.
I used to have another stuffed penguin before these. His name was George. So, I mean,
Dude, I grew up in the 90s. I had a pair of the Bud Ice boxers that said "Beware of the penguins." I
Doobie. I
I
remember that commercial.
Oh, I fuck it. Yes, I mean it's nostalgia. Oh, and
He's
before we go
singing
further,
The
I
penguin.
had the one with the frogs on them. The
Budweiser.
Mm-hmm.
So
Patrick
we had
wants to
3
know-
frogs named Budweiser because of that.
did you really?
Yeah.
Patrick wants to know if grapes classify as lube.
As well.
I can say this much. I've had an oral with Mountain Dew. I had
maybe
somebody with cotton chops so much that I was relaxed with the liquid Mountain Dew.
No, it doesn't. No.
Okay, Patrick, no, unless you insert the grapes and on the way out when you go back in. And yes, Patrick, I won't bring up the Notre Dame anymore because you'll cry too. I'm telling you what, I really wanted Notre Dame to win that game. I live in Ohio. I hate Ohio State. I do. They've run in my face my entire fucking life. I despise it. I don't want it. I'm an Oregon Ducks fan. Ohio State beat Oregon, or it would have been Oregon and Notre Dame, and then I would have loved the fuck out of that. I don't know who. Of course, I'd want Oregon to win, but no. I yes, Patrick.
Okay, so I don't like.
I watched it, dude. I felt it. I hate it.
I don't like you guys right now. By the way,
Who? Me?
you
What?
and Patrick. The mental
Why?
image I just had of that one toy, the one,
Oh, the brother. Yeah.
and then putting grapes in there and letting it crush them. Putting grapes in there and letting that scary pussy monster crush them.
Oh, could you imagine? Oh, it would leak out. You can't tell me that the inside of a grape couldn't be lube.
Well,
I mean,
after that, if you put it in that freaky pussy monster one that I have.
Not only that, I know that I'm not the only one that's rubbed one out to the I Love Lucy episode of her stomping those fucking grapes. Because that shit was fucking kinky. We're going.
I can't say I've done it.
Hey, you know what? When you're born in the 80s and you grew up in the 90s, we didn't have the internet like everyone does now. It was either see catalog.
Yeah, I Love Lucy, really?
When you only have 3, 8, 11, and 13, and there's only certain channels that like pop up, yeah. What do you?
I'm sorry, there's just
You
nothing
know what?
that made me
I'll
want
tell
to
you
go.
what. We should have a
Ricky.
show of what nostalgia. We'll do it right now. Fuck, let's do it right now. What childhood show when you were growing up? You don't have anything like that. I mean, even not as a child, even as older. If you're like, okay, what am I going to do? We didn't have the capabilities of going straight onto the internet, and if your cousin's third brother's neighbor didn't steal you a fucking porno to hide under your bed, you didn't have shit but your imagination. I mean, I get it why some dudes went to the My Little Pony thing. I myself didn't, but I can see where that came out. I mean, there was nothing to fucking do. I mean, it's the truth. But I do have a very vivid imagination. I can remember things.
He caught me off guard with that My Little Pony shit.
Hey,
My
am I
Little
wrong,
Pony
though, dude? When I
was
first started
brony.
out, like on Twitter, there was a brony every third fucking post. I'm like, wow, guys. I mean, I'm proud of everyone because I know people look at us just the same way. It's like, could you imagine these motherfuckers on this show tonight talking about things they might have inserted in themselves? What kind of crazy person is that? So everyone has their own. But when it came to that, I'm like, I can monetize this. So every time I went to an auction, I was buying vintage My Little Ponies and selling them on eBay. Sorry. You would not believe the fucking market for that. So if you guys are out there and you have any, I'm telling you, if you don't want them and they're older, you can really make a killer. And Cletus is a name that Patrick says for the little one.
Cletus for the
For
little
the
one.
little one.
Cletus.
It's not a Notre Dame curse either, Patrick. They'll be back. I definitely think they will. Okay.
Where did we get that one too?
I actually have a question for Crazy Strings.
What's
Guess
up?
what?
So I heard something about doing nails.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we're actually working on I'm working on a few sets right now. They should be done this weekend. What
Nails?
kind of nails? Yeah, like nails.
Okay, well, bear with me because
Go
of
ahead.
what your products you sell. I thought maybe it was an e-nail you guys were like getting ready to do.
No, not yet.
I didn't expect it to be glue on nails, sir. So please continue. I want to hear.
No, I mean, she wears nails, and I'm a graphic designer. I don't wear them, but she does.
Hey,
But no, it's believe it or not, it's pretty big down here for
I'm
guys.
telling you what right now, dude. If you make those and you don't wear one, I would feel shitty towards you. Please don't take my comment as that, because if I create something, I'm going to put it on me. Because if it's not going to look cool on me, if I can't see it, I mean, no, I was just giving you shit, dude.
I might I might put them on my hand just to show them as a picture.
I would. Dude,
How are you just get these pictures with these manly hands like this?
I know his big old
I'm telling you, send me two, and I'll wear them on live show. I don't give a shit. I'm going to support you guys until the day I quit this shit. I'm telling you that.
We'll wear them
Because you guys, you know that you're the first person to ever reach out to me when I started this whole fiasco of doing this shit. And I am the greatest. Just there's no way that I can ever repay you guys other than trying my best to get you out the way that I can. So please, like I've always said, share, tag me in, and I'll be sure and retweet it, or fucking send them to me. I'm not going to be bashful. I'll make you some fucking videos with some nails.
I've got like all the stuff to do.
Where does that knife come from?
Where did you get that?
What the fuck? You had a
Wait,
question about nails and you whip out another fucking knife. And that was
It was the same one. I was sitting there talking to you guys. I undid it.
She unsheathed it.
I got scared. I didn't see it. I didn't mean to yell. It frightened me.
I just
All
wanted
we saw was sharp and pointy.
I mean, I saw this and had to take a sniff.
What is?
Take a sniff.
Oh,
What is it?
Let's see. This
I was going to say, please enlighten us. If you couldn't pass by
this
without
one says
what does still have?
hold up, I smell pussy. And papaya. I smell some pussy and papaya.
So this one says it's SSH crossed with red Congolese. That is a strain I have never heard of, but
I've never either. I'm going to try to put some of these comments up here.
Yes,
Trying to read them too, but see, here's another one for you guys, crazy. Patrick even says that he would be a model for you guys. It's not that it's, I was just giving you guys shit, man. It's 2024.
Oh.
I hate to say it like this, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm really surprised that our current president or the president we voted next won't have all the amenities of both people, because it's 2024. So you do what you.
I feel like a huffer right now, you guys.
All right. That was a cat that walked by the screen.
You said I.
Yo, hold up. Look.
Duck.
Wait, what?
Duck.
Do you see that little motherfucker down there? Watch.
Oh, is that the one that snuck in?
He's coming in from the corner. Watch.
Neo, what the hell are you doing?
Oh,
See him
Coming in
moving.
front of
Yeah, I seen him off in the corner.
And go ahead and complain about my cardboard boxes sitting there. Those are there because my ass took all my Christmas shit down, and it's still in there. Still
Oh,
in
my
there.
Christmas tree's still up, dude.
I might just too.
I got a Christmas tree.
Holy shit, Sith. Is it my eyes, or is that like purple,
Whoa.
green, blue, pink, every fucking
Purple,
color I could
green,
possibly think of?
red.
And that's a cat butthole right by your ear.
Fuck out of here.
That's why I'm just kind of like, oh, yes, sir. Hello.
What's that?
Sorry.
Yes. My uncle wants to know the smell. Can you share the smell again?
Okay, so it's very citrusy with it's gonna sound fuckity with what I was just looking at. Citrusy with that hint of cat pee smell, like in cheetah piss and stuff.
Oh, yep, I got you. It's so odd that you smell like crazy shit like that in something, and you can still associate it with the stuff that we're smoking.
This is pink certs.
I'm gonna try to catch this motherfucker. Y'all thought I was crazy. So here's a shout out to everyone back from the very first 2-3 shows that I had when my high ass said, I think I have a cat and didn't know it. Evidently, they were coming in here the whole time. I didn't know it. And is that the same strain, Sith?
Nope, this is
Beautiful.
pink cert.
Pink
That
certs?
looks like a lot of orange on it.
Mhm.
That is
I've
beautiful.
heard it.
So I want to point something out too. Is this is from HGC, the same one who makes the edibles. The reason they're called homegrown creations is because they grow their own weed to put in their edibles.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, and here's the other half of that bag. Just one big.
Holy
Oh.
fuck, Wad.
Man.
That is fucking beautiful.
Is that the
See,
one
those.
that's crossed with the Congolese, or is that
No,
the
this is the pink certs.
pink?
Pink
Okay.
pursuit.
See, those are the types of buds that I like to get when I get the bud, because I can't. No offense to anybody out there, and I mean the smalls are good and all, but I'm not a fan of a bud that I can take and crush it up, and I wouldn't even fill half my bowl with it.
I feel you.
I
Now, see,
When
I-
weed powders, it's gnarly.
When I buy from my local guy, I don't care if I get what's popcorn because I'll get a deal on it and I'm going to grind it anyway. But if I'm going to purchase it from a dispensary or a person, I would much rather have it. Like, lucky me, there was a start of the new pound bag, and I've got Joker's candy. Oh, you fucking blew a bubble with that even. Bravo, Homegrown Creations, because even most companies can't even create gum that you can actually blow when they call it bubble gum. So, yes.
Right.
Very much. And I did put a picture out earlier in the week with you guys. I should put the dollar bill out with the great big one. This is my last one. I have to re-up tomorrow. It is super fucking citrusy. I can't really pinpoint what the flavor is. I don't know if anybody else has ever tried it. Joker's candy. If anybody has, tell me what you think the flavor is. I don't know. It's like an exotic fruit that I may have tasted once or twice, but never again.
I've heard of it. I've never tried it before. There's a lot of companies that we've been wanting to order stuff from. One of the lost of words here. One of the newer ones that we found, what was it, the Vault that sent us?
Yeah, I
got
it.
The big wave.
The CA Vault.
Really good.
Say what?
The CA Vault. The California. Oh, sorry.
The Vault.
Was it them? Was it them?
Yeah, they're
CA Vault? Yeah, it's them. There's so many new brands that have popped up over the last probably 3 months. I can't keep up with half of them, but I think there's a lot of them that I want to try.
And there might have been a couple that merged too. I think. Possibly,
yeah. Well, I know some of them. I know. There's a lot of them that's popped up, and a lot of them has fallen off too. So
it does have a lot to do with the area, and a lot to do with the way you reach out to people. Some companies that I work with or have worked with in the past, I've not been treated super shitty, but I do know a lot of people that I'm friends with that have been dealt bad, and with no rapport. You know what I mean? Like, they're not trying to make up for it or anything, and that's why they don't last. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the best in the world. I'm probably not going to last much longer either, but it's just, you got to respect the people you're with because they're the ones that's making you the money. You don't have to pay them if you don't want to. You can pay them in product, do whatever it is. Oh, I fucking love that.
Yeah.
Is that a dab mat or is that a sticker?
No, that's a bag.
That's the bag that we came in?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the bag that it came in. Like, I'm not like this stuff was actually pretty good. It's called the Big Wave. The strain name was called the Big Wave, and it's actually I was surprised at
the smell and the flavor of it was really, really. It had a very. Do you remember the sour Altoids?
Yes.
The orange. That it reminded me of like the citrus pack that you would get that had like the lemon and the. Gotcha. He's not about it.
I got that. It's
not about it.
Yeah, it's.
Get you right back here.
Shut up, damn it! Yeah, it was like I felt it in my ear, like way up inside by my brain when you.
It's that twinge. This green cheese.
We have something coming out here later on this year, and we're going to send you some. We are both of you guys actually. Once we get them in, we're working with. I'm just going to say it. We're working with Verdamont right now, and we're coming out with our own edible line later on. Our own gummy line. They're going to be producing the gummies for us.
Stop.
They're going to be a little bit stronger than the ones that they have out currently.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 5 different flavors coming out, but they're working with us right now. We're going to be producing our own edible line, with not just gummies, but we'll have candy bars and other stuff too. But they're all going to be produced by them.
That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah! Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Now, real quick though, because I think I don't want to misspeak about what you just said about your product because there's a question in the chat. It was where's Big Wave from again, and was that a hybrid that you're talking about, or was it either a sativa or an indica?
It was a sativa. It's from the Vault.
The Vault.
Yes.
Do you know if they have any? Is it the one that's on X that everybody's? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. It's them.
Uncle High. I'll be sure and share it out shortly on my.
I think it was
X wall. If I don't follow you, if you don't follow me, we can.
Pink.
It was. I can't remember the strain.
Cushman's and Skittles.
Cushman Skittles.
Yeah.
Ooh, that definitely tastes good. And
it did taste good, and I was nice.
I don't know though. If I keep thinking about that flavor just hitting me each time.
No.
No.
Maybe that wasn't the best description.
Oh,
but
no, it is, because that's what I want. I want somebody to be upfront and honest with me. Because if I smoke something, it tastes like dirt. There's a difference in. Oh no, it tastes like earth. No, I'm a kid. It tastes like I went underneath a pine tree, dug a handful of that specific dirt. You can taste pine needles. You can taste all of that, and that's what I want to hear when somebody describes it to me. Because that's. You know what I mean? I'm much of
Sorry, my dog hit the table.
Sorry.
Oh, that was the cat jumping on us again.
No, that was my dog.
Dog.
That's my dog that's sitting right here.
She hears voices and she's like,
that's why mine aren't back here. Somebody had asked me why I don't keep Bear back here when I go live anymore. It's because if he hears you guys, he'll go around the table and come to the TV, and then he'll circle back around this way when I talk to him. Then he tries to go underneath, and then he intertwines his shit through everything. And it's no.
That's
not
her.
yeah.
Not absolutely.
We try to put her away, but
she
will rip everything.
She's like a hurricane. She is basically the dog version of a tornado. That dog she has chewed up so much of our stuff just by
laptop charger,
every pair of shoes we own. And I ain't joking when I say that. She's chewed up 4 pairs of my shoes plus a pair of boots.
What kind of dog is she?
Come here, Scarlet.
Scarlet, come here.
Get up here.
Good. I don't know. She's a mix. We found her on our front porch 2 days before the hurricane hit. She was probably 4 months old at the time. She was asleep.
She's cute.
And yeah, we've had her ever since.
When I went on a week trip to Baltimore, Bear found a screwdriver that had a handle as big as my hand, like this right here, that much, and ate the whole fucking thing, everything but the metal. He was sick for 2 weeks. I had to take him to the vet and everything. He ended up getting up underneath my end table. I had somebody watching him and taking him out and whatnot. But it was just one night. He ended up getting into a spot he never should have. And when I got home, there it was, just scattered across the floor. I'm like, what the fuck was that? It looked like a firework went off on the inside of it. It was crazy.
Our wedding day, which was 2 weeks ago.
You want me to get it?
Go ahead and go get it. The Phaser 2 rig that Raven won for Christmas. We put Scarlet in the bedroom, and she was in there for literally not even 5 minutes, and she literally took this off the table and started chewing on it. You can see the teeth marks all on the bottom.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Does it still work at least?
Oh, yeah, it works.
Oh, thank goodness.
But she pulled this piece off. She pulled the glass piece off, was chewing on this. You can see the bottom where
Yes, what it was you guys always used it for, evidently. Yeah, I can see that. That's crazy.
Yeah. But not even 5 minutes in the bedroom, and she tore it apart. Our daughter's saddle for horseback riding, she chewed the leather strap in half on it. Oh yeah, she's
the girth strap.
I love the dog to death. But
you don't have to say the saddle belongs to somebody else. This is Secret Submissions from the Dungeon with Kitten and Rob. Please feel free to say you're upset. I mean,
saddles are fun.
It's never been used in that way. I could put it to you that way.
I always wondered though, what would be the purpose of it other than the fact of somebody thinking they're riding a horse? Because if somebody's on my back, that means there's nothing either in them or in me, or I'm not in anything. So what is the whole thing of a naked person on your back on a saddle? I'm just curious.
It's a submissive thing. It's a dominance.
Is that what it would be? Now I do get the other ones. I do like the dog collars and that kind of submissiveness in that way. Wow.
The saddle part, no. The other parts, yes.
I've never really figured that one out yet. I mean,
I've seen that movie Secretary. I don't know if you guys have seen Secretary, but there's a scene where he's got her on all fours and he's got a saddle on her and he's not riding her. He's just decorating her like she is a show pony. And I mean, he's got hay around her and everything. I'm just like,
hey, you know what? Maybe it goes back to
pony play.
Maybe it's the
I know pony play is a thing. I just don't. quite
I see it
understand
in
it.
westerns and shit, like stuff back in the '60s. You see just like adult, well, not porno versions of them, but some of the westerns that I've seen, they're comedies. I mean, any of the stuff from Mel Brooks even does that. What is the take? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Now,
And that's my big thing is what do they get out of it? Like I'm not kink shaming it at all. Like teach their own, but I want to
I would love
know.
to have somebody on here. I mean, if anybody out there is watching out of the 130 we got watching with us right now, please feel free to hit me up or hit Sith up, and then we'll set up a thing for it. Because it's just curiosity. Because we've had a lot of shows that talk about different things, and of course, some of the stuff we talk about is hard to deal with, and other people don't want to share, and it's perfectly fine. But the way I look at it is 2024, and if I can't share with strangers, I know I can't fucking share.
It's 2025.
Yeah. See, I'm already a year behind.
Oh, look at that cute. Oh God, she looks like my Psycho Sadie.
This is Psycho Scarlet.
So Sadie on New Year's Eve, I actually had, I think, the first half of this flu because I was well for like a week or two, and now I have it again. But I was house sitting, and everybody was over there with me. We were only like a block away. She busted out of her kennel and literally ripped through my bedroom door. Ripped the door off, chewed it up.
Wow.
This one knocked out the screen in my son's window and tried to get out of the house to get the mailman. Didn't succeed though. We did stop her in time. She has a real infatuation with the mailman when they drop stuff off here. Like she doesn't, I don't know what it is. I guess it's just because they're approaching her territory and she's inside and not able to actually interact with them. So she gets really mean. And we've got 5 cats. So, and she's great with the cats in the house, but outside it's a different story. She's ready to like.
She could be just trying to protect the whole territory then. Once you guys have welcomed her in.
Yeah, you've taken care of her, so now she feels she's got to do her job.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm glad she's like that, not towards the cats and animals and stuff, but in our neighborhood where we live, we've got a lot of drug addicts and stuff that run around. So it's nice having her here. She has also helped Raven get out of 4 seizures when I was off at work. So
that's awesome.
We do want to. We're looking right now into currently certifying her and getting her trained to be a service dog for her. Because I mean my son's 15 and he doesn't know how to. He's never been around somebody who's had a seizure or would know how to get her out of having one. Scarlett's gotten her out of 4 of them. So. Say what? She's gotten her out of 4 of them. So me and her were talking and figured it would be ideal to certify her as a service dog to help with, because there's some days that I'm working and I work 12-hour days, and if she's not doing good, she's fallen and hit her head before when she's had a seizure when I was at work. So and we didn't have her at the time.
Right. That's great that her being a stray and doing that, because that's like puppy work, like stuff you guys have had her since she was right out the womb. But that's nice.
She was a pet to somebody because she had the collar markings on her when we found when we got her.
Not for you. That's not your.
It almost looks like either somebody took off, like moved out and didn't want to take her, so they just get out, or either she did something wrong. And they're like, I'm not dealing with it, so get out.
Or if somebody passes away and the family don't want it, they just open the door and let them go too.
That too. There is we had another one. When did that other one show up? About a month ago. It looked identical to her.
Yeah.
Same size, same markings. We think it's actually somebody who's breeding them and just dumping them off. Because there's. It's her, and then there's 2 other ones. One got taken by Animal Services, and then one is up the street with a homeless person has that one. But they all identical markings, even down to the brown spot on the middle of their forehead or on their head. So I'm not if it's
That's a dookie dot.
No, I was wondering. I mean, maybe they were all the same litter. Maybe somebody tried to
That's
help
what
the
I
whole litter
thought.
and
That's
then
what-
realized they couldn't help the whole litter anymore, or either that, or the gate came open. And you know, if you've got 12 dogs trying to take care of, and you go out the next day and you only got 6, you know, well, okay, at least I ain't got to do any more. That's what some
Right.
people look at it as, and they don't know where they're at. And if they come back, yeah, if not, the other way. Yeah, I get that. But she's adorable.
she's got very
She's a
bad
brat.
separation anxiety, very bad.
Yeah.
Like she,
Well, that is good though, whenever, especially when it comes to helping with health issues. That way, she knows where everyone's at all times. That's good. And when I put yours on there, my dog will not bark at anybody that comes to my house while I'm not home. But if I'm here, the motherfucker will just go batshit crazy. I'll be dead asleep. And it's not like he wants to wake me up. He just wants to bark to let you know he's here. If I let you in my house, this is what he does. He'll go 100 mile an hour from one end to the other, want to jump all over you and shit, and then he's fine. I don't like it when he does that. I don't like the way he goes crazy up on the couch. So I put him in the bathroom or time stay back in the hall. And he'll sit back there and bark the whole time until I let him out for 1 second. And then
that's this one.
good. Then he'll go right back to hall like it was nothing. Like, you little bastard. I mean, damn it.
That's we put her in the bedroom.
One out and you're in here barking. I don't care if somebody's knocking on the door. I'm not going to answer it. Leave me
Oh,
be.
she'll let you know if somebody's up the street at the stop sign, and if she can see them, she'll let you know they're there. Whether they might not even be facing the house. They might be looking off in the damn far direction, and she'll still notify you that they're up there.
Every
Won't
time
even
I make
acknowledge
a package. Every time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys
See-
do, oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Nope.
But
Finish.
she's a good dog. I mean, minus the tearing all our shit up and my son's stuff up. You know.
The $100 pair of thigh-high boots I was kind of pissed off about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would have been.
Wait.
Yeah.
Whose boots?
They were mine.
When
I can't get him to
when
wear
he put his
anything.
hand up though, I didn't see it. I just seen this. Were you
One
pointing?
was mine and one was hers.
I know. I seen yours.
Here.
I didn't see any pointing. I
saw his thumb. He had his thumb.
Oh, was it a thumb? Okay, I'm so sorry. I didn't see the thumb. My bad. Oh,
I have the right one.
Shocker computer. That's what it was. It was the shocker, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
I
That
didn't notice
dog
the
does
thumb till it
too
got
much.
nothing
Mine-
to eat.
She
Scarlet.
reminds me of my Sadie, but she's a border Aussie and she is psycho.
This
Oh, they high strung.
she is a part pit and part something else. I don't know.
Part demon.
She's
Were
got
you
the eyes.
drinking Were you drinking a high 9 earlier too? What were you drinking? All of
Yeah,
that? Okay.
hydration.
I was going to wait till the 30-minute mark and we started talking about the 42-minute mark. We do want to welcome everybody into season 1, episode 9 of Secret Submissions from the Dungeon with Kitten and Rob. And we have Crazy Strange and Stoner Raven with us. This episode has also been brought to you by High 9, which anytime you'll see me, you'll see a High 9 logo somewhere. If it's not behind me, it's going to be up on the wall. It's going to be up next to them, or it's going to be what I'm going to have in my hand because so far
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
one of somewhere.
Yes, like yeah, your left hand this time. My God, that night you were so high doing this, pointing at absolutely nothing. It's right here, I'm telling you, and not one person seen it but you. Not one person seen it but you, girl, and it was cute. But our codes are running across the bottom. Please feel free to hit them up. It is high9.com. Find them on all socials as well at High9 or Drink High9. Anybody else need anything from me when it comes to that? Please feel free to hit me up, hit Sith up, and even hit these guys up. You want to know what it tastes like? We'll share.
Really good.
I'm not sharing mine with you, but I'll share what it tastes like, of course.
They hooked us up for the wedding. They sent us.
Yeah.
Franz is a hell of a guy. He really is. He goes above and beyond when it comes to shit, because it's like you talk to him one day and they're fucking FedExes at your house the next day.
Right?
That kind of
Yeah.
shit's crazy, and it's
Yeah, it is.
it's a good way to keep your customers. Good way to keep your. I mean, I'm an employee. I really am. I mean, I'm not a full-fledged High9 employee, but I'm a sponsored affiliate with them, and I will always keep it in here, even if our sponsorship ever moves away to something different. It'll still always be here because that shit right there. I'm sorry, I'm gonna preach on it for a minute. I have all these problems. I have all this metal in my body. I cannot function properly like a human being, and you can't smoke all the time because you can't breathe.
No.
One of those motherfuckers right there, and I can push mow my yard. I mean,
Yeah, they do work.
Yep. Yeah.
You're like I deal with health issues just as well as she deals with seizures and MS.
Mhm.
I have spine issues and shoulder problems and this problem and that problem and everything else. So I mean, they do help when you don't have bud. We've been out a week and a half almost. So
See, it's
this
different.
S1E9.
Yeah.
Right. It's a different high too. It's not. It's more of a body relaxing, and then it's like once it hits my feet and comes back up, then it just like strolls right through everything mental and just completely relaxes me all the way out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you can eat with it, you can drink with it, you can do whatever you want to with it. It's up to you.
Yeah. And plus they have carbonated and not caffeinated
Caffeinated or non-caffeinated
ones.
I was like, wait a
So
minute.
non-carbonated.
Where are you getting carbonated?
Like I like them because they're not carbonated. Thank you.
Right? Yeah, no, that's why I like them. I'm somebody that used to down like 9 Red Bulls a day, and now
I was never a Red Bull guy. I always drank the Mountain Dew Amp, the green can. I don't know why. There was something about that flavor that
Red Bull tastes like lipstick, dude.
I don't like Red Bull because I got banned from a bar for drinking too many Jaeger bombs one night, and now all I taste is that black licorice every time I think about it.
God,
Every time yep. I shit you not, I had 52 and I ended up in jail. My mom.
You had 52 in one night?
52, yes, I did. I bought the bar for 3 hours.
And ended up in the hospital getting my stomach pumped.
Hey,
Shit.
I shit you not. I should have went to the hospital. I done nothing but dry heave for a day and a half straight after, and I even went to work. I was pale. I was dead. I should have. I had alcohol poisoning. I know I did. Couldn't function at all. It was bad. That's why I don't drink anymore. I don't drink. I found weed, dude, and don't need that shit.
That's yeah.
I don't like how it
we don't
feel.
We don't drink either. I got a liquor cabinet sitting on top of my refrigerator, and we've lived in this house since June, and every one of them's been up there since then, and not a single one of them have we touched, except for I took the cork out of the rum bottle to use it when I cleaned my bong. That was about as far as I went.
My neighbor, whenever I hired her to clean all my bongs, she cleaned the last bit with some tequila. It was what is the clear one that starts with a D, like DeSoto's or something, or no, it wasn't. It was
I know what you're talking about.
Well, it's got the wooden cork. I don't like
Patron?
it. I'm a Jose drinker, whatever the fuck. Patron, that's what it is.
You cleaned out your bong with Patron?
She dipped she didn't hear what I said. After she cleaned it out with regular alcohol, when she's finished with it, she'll put a thimble full of Patron in it and wash it all the way around the inside. That first hit is fucking phenomenal, by the way. Yeah, I mean, you don't taste the alcohol flavor, and it actually seems like it evaporates a lot quicker, and it doesn't leave that harsh residue flavor. But it was really nice.
What was the worst thing you guys have ever drinking when you were underage to get a buzz?
Firewater. Fucking firewater chased with ice cold water.
That's why would you do that?
I was 16 fucking years old at a party. That's why. Here, try this. Okay. Nope.
Listen.
Mine wasn't the worst thing that I tasted, but it ended up me shattering a glass door that night, drinking Incredible Hulks, Hypnotic, and Hennessy mixed together.
I remember those.
I drank 3 of them, and my son's mom that I was with at the time started a fight with me on purpose. Well, yeah, and I ended up shattering.
What you do?
And she ended up punching me in the back, and I didn't put my hands on her. So instead, I turned around and I had a entertainment center with a glass door on it, and I punched that instead. Good. I wasn't going to put my hands on her, but. That was
restrained.
Yeah, that was pretty much the worst night I've ever had when it came to alcohol. A lot of it had to do with her.
Hi Uncle says Boone's Farm, but Boone's Farm doesn't taste that terrible. MD 2020 on the other end.
Matter of 2020 is not bad. It's just a memory eraser. It was
Fuzzy Navel Boone's Farm.
Wait, Theo. Theo, you're saying Boone Strawberry Hill was the worst thing.
Oh no, please don't say that. I shit you not. I can down one of the 5th bottles of Boone's Farm.
I call bullshit on that anyway. I know Theo. I've known him since I was 12.
You're talking about me as a motherfucker. I know what I can do.
No, I've known this motherfucker since I was 12, and I can tell you what, he came over to my cousin's house one time, and he brought something way nastier than that. He brought a bottle of Night Train. That is.
Ew.
Ugh.
I don't think I've
Who the
now.
fuck-
Tequila Rose is that creamy stuff. That
Yeah,
looks
that
awful
strawberry
coming back up. Yeah.
tequila.
Now
That stuff. You
with the
gotta have a
bong, though,
taste for it.
I like tequila. That's the thing. And Hi Uncle was asking about if it has tequila taste after. Really, it doesn't. Once you put the water in and you hit it the first time, I mean, I tasted like a little hint of tequila, but that was it. You don't taste it anymore after that. All you taste is your weed. To me, it just takes away that alcohol flavor. But when it comes to Mad Dog 2020, I'm trying to remember, was it the red one? Or was there a blue one? Was it blue?
The
It
blue
was
one
red
was
and
my
blue.
favorite.
They
It
were
was
both,
full, and I won't drink either.
they're both disgusting. All of them were.
Wasn't there a green one
There was a
too?
yellow
Yeah,
one and
there
a
were-
green one.
I
and a
remember
blue
one year
one.
there was like fluorescent colors, almost like Jolly Ranchers, because that was the time when everybody was putting Jolly Ranchers in Zimas because they were just trying to make it taste different. And then, of course, those things came out. Fuck, dude, my worst throw up, now that I think about it, this is going to be very disgusting, and I don't care who's listening. I downed an entire pint of slow gin, the grape flavor.
Oh no,
Laid down.
that and Gatorade. I did that one
No,
night.
I just did the fucking fit. There's the pint, just that, nothing else, just down it.
Maybe
Laid down.
Mosburn.
I almost crashed my grandparents' golf cart that night. I got drunk off of gin and Gatorade. They were on vacation, and I lived at their house at the time. They told me, they didn't say I couldn't use it, but I used it, and I thought I parked it back in its
I ain't
spot.
saying no, but use your best judgment. I mean, that's usually what that means.
Well, gin and Gatorade requires you not to use any judgment.
Absolutely. Yes. No,
At least you know you're well hydrated.
man.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Well, I'm in North Carolina at this business that I work at. My buddy and I moved down here, and they had made us rooms inside this construction company. Until we got ourselves on our feet, because it was a new construction company too. And you had to go to the bathroom out there, and it was block walls like an old grade school. And you know what color purple is when it comes back up? It's fucking red. And when I opened the door, it went from one side of the fucking wall all around the other. And yes, you know what it's like when you paint block and you see the little dots that are inside there. It takes forever to dot in there. Yeah, they take even harder to get out. So that was like at midnight. I am drunk as shit. We had to be up at 6:30 to go to work. I am trying to clean this shit up until 4:30 in the fucking morning. Pass out in that bathroom. Get woken up at 5:30 by my like normal supervisor going, "The fuck did you do?" I went, "Slow gin." He's like, "You got an hour, just take it off." They put a do not disturb. They put a do not enter sign on that bathroom, and the guys had to use the women's bathroom until I finished cleaning it up, because we stayed at the shop for a little bit longer that morning for me to clean it up. Oh my god, that was. Whew.
I'm not your stepmom.
Wait, what?
Chat.
Oh, I didn't see. I'm sorry.
It's definitely
Like,
from the chat.
caught
No,
me
you're
off
good.
guard.
No, she has Tourette's. Don't worry. It's because of our she has that. That limited role playing Tourette's. Every once in a while, Sailor, get your thumb out of my ass. You just have to be ready for it when it comes to her. I'm actually from Ohio, Uncle. I lived in North Carolina for a little while, but I do have a habit of picking up certain words for accents from different places. I do have that. But anyhow, yes, I miss Zima too, Theodore. Now we're getting back to probably times that we all had butt sex and don't want to remember with Boone's Farm and Zima. Because, I think all of us just went back to a time that we've forgotten.
Oh.
Yes. Look at that look. When he looks back, she looked at him and said, "Have you?" He goes, "No." And then looks back at her to see the response. She wasn't looking. He was like, "Did she believe me? I don't think she believed me. I don't think she believed me." They didn't make those fucking long neck bottles for nothing, my man. Shit. No, but I really think they were trying to kill us in the 90s when it came to that stuff, because I know that there's kids now that I grew up with that have kids that should have never had kids back then because of the stuff they were drinking. That's what's wrong with their kids now. It has nothing to do with their parenting. It has to do with, hey, you just straight line Mad Dog 2020 in your arm. Well, you were taking a couple of. You guys ever had Blind Me vodka? What we call Blind Me vodka is when you go to the gas station and they have that 1 gallon of vodka that just says vodka. And if you freeze it, there's only this much vodka in the bottom of it. You drink that. That is Blind You vodka. That is like the worst moonshine fucking rubbing alcohol flavor you ever want. So it's worth the $7.99.
So it's like drinking Popov. Ugh.
Well,
Oh, God.
pretty much. I mean, yeah, because there's
It's
so much.
slowly.
There's so much water in that. You have to let it go all the way down. Because if not, you get bloated when you drink it. But yeah, try that once.
No,
Yeah, that's probably what's wrong with me. I might have some kids out there because of Blind Me vodka.
I drank a gallon almost of Stoli one night when I was 17. Fought 3 guys and dared one to stab me.
I do. Sorry.
What?
I don't remember it.
What the
I
fuck?
vaguely remember it. Not
I
well.
do. I do remember that, Theo.
Oh, I thought you were saying she remember that to you.
No,
I was like,
but then I looked over the chat. So yeah, she's talking with chat, and we're talking here too. I thought the same thing.
Well, because I saw Rob like
Fuck.
No, I think it's funny.
Is that?
I
No.
think it's funny today when I see these kids that find Mad Dog and they think they just discovered a new alcohol.
Good
I'm
Lord,
like,
yeah.
dude, I laugh because it's like we've done discovered that, did it, fucked it
And
up.
that's why it was hidden. So whoever it was that discovered it does not like you. They want you to have mental problems from now to the day you die, or they want something. They want you to have a child out of wedlock. I mean, pretty much. You wouldn't be pushing Mad Dog on somebody.
Man, rite of passage.
Yeah.
the only two things you get out of that.
You know, and it's like I thought about it too. The brands of cigarettes that we used to smoke, like
Real-
the ones that
real
aren't
quick,
around
though.
anymore.
that
Lucky
tequila,
Strike.
guys. That
I'm trying to
tequila he
remember
was
tequila.
mentioning. It was
What
a
is-
beer with tequila in it.
I thought
Mhm.
did it come out the same time that like the Sky Blue and the all that other weird shit that came out with Jim Beam came out with a mix and Jack Daniels.
I
had
don't
his own, like,
remember
mixes.
when it was, but I remember that it was Anheuser-Busch came out with it, and it was beer and tequila.
I
No,
remember
I
that.
really like tequila. I do. I've always liked tequila, and I will recommend one flavor of tequila from Mexico called Little Cabrito, Baby Goat. It is the greatest fucking tequila I ever had in my life. I still have an empty bottle on top of my fucking refrigerator, and it has a picture of a goat in front of it. It was brought up to me from a friend of mine that went down there on vacation. Greatest fucking shit I ever tasted in my life. It's not mezcal. It doesn't have the worm in it or anything. It's a smooth, make you excited.
Mezcal
vodka.
tastes like shit to me.
It's
Has
funny.
It's too smoky. Like mezcal is
anybody
too
tried the
smoky. I don't
worm?
like it.
Out of
No.
I've never known.
My ex-girlfriend did. We were just talking about this the other day in another chat. She drank like a bunch of worms.
Wait a minute, Seth. He just denied the fact of having something shoved in his ass after drinking Boone's Farm, but he's asking us if any of us has had the worm yet. I mean, come on now.
I can't say anything before I met him, but I know he's pretty strict on that. He just likes putting things in mind.
Hey,
Mine
damn
has never changed. Okay, it's been the same my whole entire life. No.
Yeah, but she ended up wanting to stab somebody when she was drunk off something, dude. You might want to not drink at all. You might wake up tomorrow with toenails painted on your face. I don't even know where that came from. I'm high too. Bring on the moonshine, Theodore. I meant to say like they'd be stuck to your face. Like you would wake up in the morning and you had been working, and I just picture that me, myself, and Irene when he's sitting in the sink, splashing the water on his ass, fucking double dong. And what is this all about? That was for you, for me.
So unfortunately, guys, I think I've physically been up as long as my body's gonna let me.
I was going to say we have 1 minute to the hour mark, and I was going to ask you if there was anything you wanted to share about you for the rest of the week before you go, because I'm going to go too, because it's like -4 back here, and I'm
Pray for me, y'all. I haven't been doing any shows lately because I physically can't. So that's all I ask.
I feel you.
One of the weird things that also comes with this flu, and I don't like it comes and goes, but it's very rare. But right now it's hitting hard. Is intestinal pain. I spit it out when I left with the camera off. I went and got sick, but no, I have intestinal pain really bad.
Okay.
So
thank you so much again for joining me tonight, Seth, and we'll do it again next week. I will say
thank you guys all for putting up with me. If you guys want to keep going a little bit, go for it. I can't.
I was going to stop at the hour mark anyhow, but if you need to go, you go right ahead, and then I'll just close out the show. And Take them with
All
us.
right. I love you guys. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm sorry you got me on my worst.
No. It's no. They'll be back. They'll be back all the time. They're always around us anyhow. So we'll have
They're
another
awesome.
show. It's no
You
big
just
deal.
gotta be like, hey, you want to come out? Yeah, cool.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Love you
Much
guys.
love.
I'll
Chris,
talk
honey.
to you soon.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye, hon.
See you.
So, guys, I am going to go ahead and end the show. Is there anything you guys wanted to share out again about any of your sites that you guys do have coming up, or any things that you are starting? When it comes to your nails, when you start doing that, please make sure you let me know and share it out on Twitter the way we always do. Because I know we'll all pick up and take with it.
Oh yeah, my coloring books will be coming out here in the next couple of weeks too. I'll have them up on Amazon, ready to go. We have a whole bunch of stuff coming out, and it's just little by little right now because the move got delayed because of some stuff. So the whole
Night, Patrick. Thanks for stopping in, bud.
That's probably not going to be started till later on, probably towards the summertime. But yeah, right now we're actually getting ready to move out of the house we're in now into another one in the next couple of weeks. They put this house up for sale, so we have to move out. But
yeah, I know what that's like.
Say what?
I know what that's like. I know it's like when they can just sell it from underneath you. Well, see, I took the month of toward the end of November into December off with Dank Dungeon Chronicles. But whenever you do get it back up again, I will have another special episode for you, so you can bring all that on there and share it. And with me bringing that up, season 3, episode 2 is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to have the one and only Rasta Kitty join me. Her and I are going to sit around for an hour and bullshit some stuff in the middle of the afternoon. So if anybody else is free tomorrow around 1 o'clock p.m., it'll be streaming on all 3 channels, same as it is right now. And then, of course, be back here again next week. Thank you guys again for joining me. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We've had over 200 people sitting here with us tonight. People love you because I love you. We all love you. Thanks again, guys. I'm going to go now, and I really hope you guys have a great weekend, and hopefully it doesn't get too cold on you. Use the toaster if you need to. Use the toaster.
I tried the oven today. And
the oven didn't work. But yeah, no, thank you for having us on. And
we'll like coming up.
Absolutely. I love it. And I'm going to start having the smoke sessions back up again, too. Because when I was running 3 or 4 different podcasts at one time, it was hard for me to keep my own shit in here. And I was running shows 5 days a week. And I kind of missed that. So I'm going to jump back into doing it again. So we're going to have periodically just me sending you guys shit to smoke. So we're going to have fun. Thank you guys again. And for everyone else, this will be the end of our episode. Thank you again for joining us. We will have fun, and we will see you again next week. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Bye-bye.
Ow.
That was a hell of a way to end it. Ow.